Hello friends, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. And it's time for a swimming episode, because we are going to be tackling Great Bay proper today. Now that we've taken care of all of the quests at Romani Ranch and the Ikana Graveyard, now we've got all the tools we need to take care of all the things going wrong in Great Bay. So first things first, slow down time, and then I've already activated an owl statue in the ocean area, so we're just gonna soar right to the waters. I'm coming, Great Bay! We get to see it right at the sunrise hour, which is kind of cool. Alright, so first thing that I'm going to do. Don the mask. And I'm gonna go do a little beaver swimming. Now, I've played a lot of mini games that have really tested my patience, as you have clearly seen throughout the events of this playthrough. Oh, I can't actually do it. I need a hook shot. Oopsies. I need the hook shot to actually get up there, which I need from the Pirates Fortress. I guess I'm not going to have a full set of 6 bottles before I tackle the Pirates Fortress. But there is one reason I was going to go get the bottles, so I might as well just go ahead and do that now, since this is a somewhat tedious thing. And it does involve having a lot of bottles and patience. So, in the ocean lab there's a set of fish that you can feed fish to make them grow bigger. In order to successfully get the fish to cough up the heart piece, you need a large quantity of bottled fish. Now, this is something that can very easily be done with 1 bottle. But because you need a lot, and this is something that I always shrink down to just 1 fish whenever I play randomizers, I do need a large quantity of fish for this to work. Now, if I'm right, it is 6 fish that you need, but I'm not sure if there's a chance it could be fewer. As you can see, it's just, I'm collecting so many fish. Oh, I could have used that. But I do know that I can get item stock from other owl statues, so I'm not worried about it. Alright, so we'll get 1 more to fill this bottle up, and then hopefully things work. Now, I guess while I'm taking care of this now, I will finish the one bit I was talking about before I realized I'm hookshotless. The beaver racing minigame, despite how long and tedious it is to do 4 swimming races, I actually consider it my favorite minigame in this game. Because it is a great, it's a great minigame to practice Zora swimming, which is so fun in the N64 version. Don't know about anyone else's opinions for the Majora's Mask 3D remake, but I think they made it worse. This is the correct version of Zora swimming, which is nice, quick, and fairly easy to control. So the minigame itself is a great way to practice that swimming. But the minigame itself, it's very lenient. So you're not penalized too much for doing bad in the minigame. Like, I'd even say it really gives you a good, easy way to, like, ease yourself into the minigame so that you can get used to it. Now, if this works, I might be lucky enough. I just have to have that same fish keep eating these fish, and maybe I can get away with 4 or 5. Nope. It might be 6. We'll see what happens here. This is fish number 4. If I have to go back and get 1 more fish, my goodness. Well, you're getting pretty big. 1 more fish might do it if I'm lucky. So hopefully this will do it. That's pretty big. Are you big enough? Yes! 5 fish did the trick. I didn't need that 6 bottle then. I'm okay with this. Oh, 1 more heart piece and I will have the second row started. That's pretty cool, actually. Alright, let's get a few items stocked up here. And then we will make our way to the Pirate Fortress. There we go, all stocked up. Time to swim! Now, Pinnacle Rock has to come after, because in order to get the seahorse that will guide you through it, and I myself don't need the guide, but I do need it to get the heart piece, so I have to get the seahorse. But in order to get that, you do need to take a pictograph of the Gerudo Pirates. And that means I have to swim here. Do we get a cutscene? I think we do. Yes. Again, it feels weird seeing all these cutscenes again because I am so used to skipping them for randomizers. Now, good tip for this place, Stone Mask is your friend. Because then you get to do fun things like this. This is what you call the Gerudo Ship Express Taxi. Only doable with the Stone Mask, because that's the only way you can get in range to jump on the ship. So we can take it nice and simple over here. I don't have a hook shot, so I can't get my way into the interior, but that's fine. We'll just take the Stone Mask all the way up to here, just in case. Now, there are plenty of treasure chests around here that we can pilfer, but they'll only contain rupees, so I don't have to worry. Alright, we've got our way in. So we'll just get under the water here. And the Zora shield as well, so much better in this game than in the 3D remake. Like, you actually need the Zora shield to swim faster in the 3D remake, which is not the right way to have done it. Alright, so if you want a fast way to get through this, only push that one out a little bit. And then you have to come over here, and then this one over here, you just push in a little bit, and that lets you get through this way. Just like that. Alright, stay low, I can avoid the bombs. And we're in. Now there is a heart piece in here, so we will get that. We don't have a mini-map while we're in here, but there are a few treasure chests hiding in the corners there. So if you do feel like getting some money, you can. But I just want that heart piece. So let's get over here. Nice big jump. And we beat the door. And there we go. Second row of hearts. That is still a large number of heart pieces that I do need to get. Alright, so then how I normally do this, Zora boomerangs, but while they're going, you are in a Z-target state, so I just do that a couple of quick hops down. I don't run into the bombs normally, but then we can just swim our way through here. That was pretty quick. And then kind of in a sense of the water temple. We just gotta ride the waterways up. Let's go. Now we do have to remember, I think there's something I shoot. There. There we go. Now, for anyone who wants to, you can have a telescope viewing into the interior area up there. It's kind of cool. You can scope out your way getting up to the top. But I already know what I'm doing, so we'll just keep moving. And pretty soon we can get the hook shot. So just don the stone mask. No worries there. Now, I do need to get a pictograph of one of these pirates. You can knock them out to take the pictograph, but I feel it's much better if I don't, you know. I actually am going to try to take a better shot. Yeah, that should work. All right. Now, one thing I've mentioned before, so with the stone mask, as you can clearly see, you can get right up to the Gerudo Pirates, and they won't do anything. They'll turn in your direction, but you'll be so unnoticeable that they'll be like, whatever. But that can actually get you caught when you're not wearing a stone mask, because the tattle coming over to, like, you know, target in on the Gerudo Pirate can actually be enough for the Gerudo Pirates to turn in your direction, and that will get you caught. Now, as we see, I have a little bee going into a nest there, and we get a cutscene. I've been waiting for you. And did you find the rest of the eggs? No, but that's because... What are you trying to pull here? If people hear the great pirates have lost the treasure they stole, we'll become the laughingstock. Yes, but Avail. The sea is strangely murky where we were attacked by the sea snakes. Silence! That's why the Zoras can't send for any help. Now that the eggs are gone, the Zoras should be frantically searching for them. If we don't hurry, the Zoras will get to them before we do. There are 4 eggs here now. Hurry, go find the other 3 eggs before those sea snakes eat them. Understood. Wait! The Zora Eggs are the only clue we have about that dragon cloud floating over the bay. If what that strange masked one says is true, and if we can get our hands on the treasure that lies sleeping in the temple in that dragon cloud, then we can spend the rest of our lives living the good life. So get a move on and go find them. Now! So 4 eggs in here, 3 eggs by the sea snakes. I'd say that's good information. So why don't we just clear out the room? Bees! Now here's another fun thing too. In the Japanese version, the wall over here actually... there's an alcove here that you can jump down into the room. And you don't have to exit here and then go through the other entrance. In doing so, the treasure chest is actually rotated 180 degrees, as if expecting you to do that. In the international version, we get what we've got here, where we have to leave and then enter through this way. And in doing so, the treasure chest is facing this way because it intends for you to do this. But now, we've got one of the coolest weapons in the game. The hook shot! And I love this version of it too, just because it already starts out at the longest length. Like, it's its own long shot, in a sense. Alright, well, we've got a bunch of Zora Eggs that we need to take from the waters here. And thankfully, I've got all the bottles I need to make this work. So, let's get out of here and get moving. Now, I will keep the stone mask on me for as long as I can, because it really just makes things so much simpler getting through here. So we just come over here, we'll do this one first. Again, there are a few spare treasure chests you can pilfer around here to get some money, but knowing that I don't really need it right now, I can skip that. But it is weird going out of my way to not do things I normally do in randomizers, because I will check every chest. Like, there's a reason I know where all the major item locations and minor item locations are. It's because I have to remember them for randomizers. Alright, well, we got our first Gerudo Pirate mini-boss. So we'll see how well this goes. And pretty well, I might say. And that's number 1. Here we go. Little clams there always seem to get in my way. I just want your eggs. Alright, that takes care of number 2. Thankfully, we've got a way to get out right here. Now, I guess while I'm here, I might as well just go ahead, get this. A few extra rupees. By the time I am finished with Great Bay Temple, I will need a few rupees afterwards, so I guess it's okay. Keep an extra stock of rupees on hand, just in case. Then we'll come up here. We'll do this entrance over here, because when I'm finished, I can backtrack, and I'm right ready to do the last section. This one's a pretty simple case of just going right by. Now, last time I took the stone mask off, I'm going to keep the stone mask on here because they will actually notice you. We aren't fooled by that mask. Again, really good attention to detail. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. There we go. Ah, yes, the Desbreco. I've told this story before, but for anyone who's never heard me say this, so I have read the enemy, or should I say, the information that Tattle gives about Desbreco, and Tattle's description basically says, if it bites you, it won't let go. Now, ordinarily, that's just a way of saying, like, oh, this enemy's dangerous, you know, just avoid it. Maybe take it out from long range, you know, plain and simple. My younger mind, however, took what Tattle said very literally. And I would always think, if that Desbreco bit me, it would not let go until I either shook it off, or it would just stay on me and bite me till I am the dead. So I avoided Desbrecos like the plague. I would always shoot them from afar. I would never get close. And yeah, it was one of those enemies I just never wanted to see what would happen. So then eventually I got smart and was like, wait a second, I can just use my Zora shield. And then from that point on, it's just, oh, I'm not afraid of you anymore. I just literally go in there and just hold the shield, and all the bony fish there just melt. Alright, but there's a good chunk of money. And one last mini-boss fight. You think he can trick us with that mask? I kind of hope so, but we can at least just finish the fight here. As soon as I can get you in sight. So the Gerudo Pirates here, they'll fight you just the same way as the Gerudo fighters from Ocarina of Time would fight you. Now, if I do remember right, they are programmed to also have the, what I call basically the decapitation jump slash. And they'll only use it if they get you down to 3 hearts. Again, I could be wrong. I know that they do the attack, but I don't remember if it's a case of they only do it at a certain point, or they will do it at any point. I could just be misremembering that with one of the things you do in Ikana. So, I don't... yeah, future me, correct me if I'm wrong. That's your homework. I haven't given you homework in a while. Check and see if the Gerudo guards would attack you with the jump slash. Alright. Well, good news. We've taken care of all 4 eggs in the Pirate's Fortress, so our business here is done. So now, we just have to deposit these 4 eggs here, as soon as I remember how to climb a ladder. Ow. Alright. That's another thing I never liked about this. Like, I've said this before. This was actually something I brought up in my 100 subscriber special Q&A. One of my least favorite things about Majora's Mask, because, hey, even your favorite games can have problems. This was a side quest I never liked. And it's only just because it's very tedious, especially when you don't know what you're doing. And it's very cumbersome to carry 7 things back. Even though it's split between 2 locations, and if you do have enough bottles, it can be just 1 trip to each location. But if you don't know the game well enough, then you're backtracking back and forth multiple times, and that just, you know, makes things a little bit boring. Now, however, I do know what I'm doing, so I've got all the eggs taken care of there. Oh, the fish are back? Man, what happened to the big fish? Okay. Well, now I gotta go see a sailor about a seahorse. Let's get through here, through all these levers. Hopefully the pictograph is good, because then if it's not, I have to go back there and take another shot. So you can talk to the sailor, but you actually do have to talk to the seahorse. Well, if it isn't a Zora, how have things been going lately? Har, did you come to see me because you can't catch any fish? It's not good out there. Lately, I've been coming back empty-handed myself. Why, I was almost hoping you'd come to share with me. What about this seahorse? Help me. Please, take me back to the waters near Pinnacle Rock. Are you interested in that fish? It's a rare fish, isn't it? It's called a seahorse. I caught it swimming around here, just off of Pinnacle Rock. Since it's rare, I was thinking of selling it at the town carnival, which should be starting soon. If you want, I'll give it to you. On one condition. Do you have a pictograph of the female pirates? Hopefully this one will, work. And it works! I had a picture like that. Well, aren't you a crafty one? You'll give that to me, won't you? In exchange, I'll give you this. And there we go. The seahorse has been collected. So might as well just go ahead and put that on the tracker. Thank you. Hurry, take me back to the waters near Pinnacle Rock. Now, I think if I'm right, is there a... I thought there would have been a pictograph around here of a pirate that the sailor took that would give you the indication of what to look for. But either way, this works. Now with the seahorse, let's go to Pinnacle Rock and we'll do part 2 of the egg fetching. Now, I did say this earlier, but once again, you do not actually need the seahorse to guide you through here. The pathway is always the same, no matter what. Now, if it's your first time doing this, however, absolutely understandable. You would need a guide to get you through here. I've just done this enough times where I remember the pathway, and I know what to do as I'm going through here. So, as you can see, you can even swim the pathway. So just make sure we get through this point. And then we just land safely here, and then I just bring out the seahorse. And the seahorse will be like, you have strange powers, follow me. Oh, we're here. Let me tell you what you need to do. Like so. So, seahorse friend is trapped in here. We've got to rescue the friend. And to do that, we have to defeat the sea snakes. Hopefully I've got a good supply of magic. I know there are jars down there that will let me heal up. But more importantly, I've got 3 Zora Eggs I need to find. Here's the first. Now, of course, if you weren't interested in the heart piece and were just trying to get the Zora Eggs, if you know where the 3 eggs are, you can just defeat those 3 sea snakes, and you'll be good. So none in that one. Moving along. Now, I can still remember one randomizer I did way back in the day. So, I didn't know where the seahorse was, but I did know my way to Pinnacle Rock. So, I was looking for a few places to do some items, and I just decided, okay, I think it's out of logic, but I'm gonna come here to Pinnacle Rock and get the treasure chests that are here. So, I do end up defeating the 8 sea snakes to free the trapped seahorse. But of course, since you didn't come here with the other seahorse already, the seahorse that you rescued just says, I think my friend has been captured, can you bring my friend back here? So, a nice little bit of reverse pathing for the quest. And something I'd never actually experienced before, so it was kind of cool. But I ended up doing that in the section where there was a treasure chest. So I went and opened that treasure chest, and it contained the seahorse. And I ended up laughing so hard that that was the case. And I think I even made that that situation the thumbnail of the very episode that did it. But I can still remember, it's like, hey, can you go help find my friend who's right behind me? I love what the randomizer can teach you about this game. Okay, so there are only 2 more left to get. So we just come down here, right there. Almost out of magic, too. Okay, that is the chest one. Okay, egg over here. There we go. Seahorses are reunited. And for our trouble, heart piece! There we go. Now with only 2 heart containers left, that is still a large number of heart pieces I have to find. So, we're going to be doing a lot of questing here in a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a few more cycles from now when I've got all of the temples figured out. It's only noon and I've done all of this adventuring, my goodness. Now, if you do want a quick way out of Pinnacle Rock, well, it's just as easy as going out of bounds. So, I'll even just show this off. You can leave Pinnacle Rock from this outer area here. And that same out-of-boundsness will take you right back to the beginning. Okay, moving along at a good pace. You know, now that I think about it, I've got a really good chunk of time left in the day. Why don't I get the Oceanside Spider House taken care of? Yeah, let's do that. Because I've got the rest of day 1 to take care of this. The eggs can just stay in the bottles. And I do need to get that giant's wallet. So why don't we just take care of this now? And I can even plan it so that day 3, I can get the all-night mask. Because that is the midnight thievery. And I got the hookshot now, so even better. So let's get Fire arrows there. Hook shot there. Blast mask here. And there we go. Now, I've gotten pretty good at getting through this, so hopefully this will not take me too long. Now, magic? Oops, I'm still wearing a mask. That actually made me jump. Alright. A little bit of magic was good for me. But definitely save fire arrows for web burning. So I will eventually go do the swamp spider house, but that one can be done at any point. Like, there's no limitation of days for rewards. And as well, the Mask of Truth is not really required anymore because I have lucked my way through getting the heart piece where it is needed. Okay, cycle around here. Nope. Come on. Get... Oh my goodness, Link. Control yourself. There we go. Gotcha. Alright. And this is another reason I did like to wait until getting the captain's hat, because now I can get the code. So I will write this down because I do need to know this. We'll do that. Alright. Yellow is first. Hop across here, nice and safely. I think there's one on the roof I left. I might have to hop back, depending on where, but I can still get what's here. Like that. Good aim. Let's see, what side are you going? I might be able to hit you from here. Gotcha! Alright, and then we go over here. And two more hiding behind the bookshelf. And now we get the next part of the code. And we got green is 6th. Here we go. Yes, sir! Alright, no more sounds. That means no more Skulltulas. We're good. Alright, so I do need... burn that web. And then we gotta bonk into 2 jars. Got you. Got you. And then we just get up over here. Get you before you hide behind the mask again. Got you. Finally got you. Now there's one on the roof here, right? No, I think I'm fine. There's one down here. There we go. Got that. I right here, I think. Got you. Come on, Link. Swipe a little further. Works for me. So we got 2 webs you gotta burn out of this one. Come on. Got you. Ah, yeah, got back in. But then you're stupid, and you'll come back out. That's when I'll get you. Okay. So everything's doing good there. 6 in the main table room, 5 hiding in this little back alley room. Okay, I know I shouldn't be wasting fire. Oh, I'm out of magic. I need to change that. Just like that. There we go. Take care of that. Yes, unless I am mistaken, that is the only Skulltula up there where you are absolutely required to have fire arrows to get all 30 Skulltulas. I could be wrong, but I do think that's the case. There we go, 23. Do stuff to get up to that side. All right, we're on track. 24. And bonk. There we go. Let's take care of all of these menaces. Should be right over here. All right, 3 more to find. Come on, I need to bonk into the section here. There we go. And then one more hiding up there on the roof alcove. And that's all 30. Now then, we've got that puzzle solved. Let's get this puzzle solved. And we got blue is 5th. Now, what will you say? That is yellow is 3rd. And you are green is 4th. Hopefully that stays there long enough. I would like to get that. And green is 2nd. So yellow, green, blue, green. Green seems to be the color of the day. Good. I needed that. Magic was getting a little low. Alright. Yellow, green, blue, green. Nice and simple. Oh, come on, Link. Oops. I know I could probably get that before you came down, but I wanted you out of the picture. And heart piece! And there we go. Well, that's the Oceanside Spider House taken care of. Now, one thing that I have learned doing this, the painful way, never Song of Soaring out of here when you have all 30 tokens. Because you will actually lose your opportunity at getting the reward. That happened to me once, and it was very sad. So, for this, you have to go up through this way to meet with the person that you will get the reward from. Goron rolling is how you're normally supposed to do this, but advanced trick here, you can just back walk up. You have enough speed to do so. I thought I heard some loud noises inside, and I came in to check it. Out. I missed that out part. This place. Is this some sort of underground shelter? Did you find this place? I beg you, let me have this place. Not for free, of course. I hope this will do. I mean, why couldn't we just share it? But there we go. That is the Giant's Wallet. So I've got the maximum wallet upgrade. I'm just glad it was something you needed. Anyhow, I won't be needing it much longer anyway. So we've taken care of our business there. But here's a fun little tidbit for you. If you come back in, you can come down here And we'll find our fleeing little friend just hiding in the corner here. Only a little more than 2 days left. Oh, goddess of time, please save me. Just, yep. Just down here, scared for all the things that are going on. Like, my goodness. Like, again, this game is such a good experience. Like, so much was put into such a small game. Like, there's another detail about this game that I just absolutely love. Alright, but now we can Song of Soaring back. And we'll get the eggs deposited. And we can get the new wave Bossa Nova. Alright. And we will go Zora Mask. Oh, I probably should put at least one of the bottles on here. Alright, up we go. Deposit some eggs. Thank goodness this side quest is just about over. And then now that I have the hook shot, I can do the actual thing I was going to do, which was go swim against those beavers. Get bottle number 6 taken care of. Not that I really need 6 bottles. Alright, so down we get here. Good, all of the eggs are together. And we get little Zora babies! Now I gotta say, these eggs must be very well coordinated, or they just have a, like, destined purpose upon hatching, because it's like, you're hatched with, like, one purpose, to teach a song. What in the world could this mean? I understand, the way these Zora children have lined up. It means... Are you not gonna say what it means? Okay, fine. At least I know what it is. Oops. Wow, I totally messed that one up. There we go. And the new wave Bossa Nova is now in our possession. Nice jazzy little tune, though, I will say. You learned the new wave Bossa Nova. Yes, it's that instrument. If these Zoras were born to teach this song, then hurry! You must play this song for the Zora who laid these eggs. Eggs with a destined purpose, my goodness. But it is cool that the Zora eggs will stay there, but I do feel like they should just be, you know, wandering around now. Actually, I'm gonna check that. I've not ever checked this. Do they just stay there? Wow, they really do just stay there. Huh. Well, that's that taken care of. I've legitimately taken care of everything that happens in this area without even really stepping foot into the Zora Hall location. That's kind of cool. Alright, well, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to quickly swim my way over to the Zora Hall owl statue. And I'm going to quickly trigger it. But then I'm going to leave and go take care of the extra little mini-game stuff and such. Because I do have to eventually do it. I might as well do it now, you know? So, up and over. So we'll get out of here. Leave our mark on the owl statue. Get some extra things just in case. I definitely needed that magic. And then, peace out. Now, I'm not doing anything with the New Wave Bossa Nova right now because there are things I do need to take care of in Zora Hall that I won't be able to do once I give Lulu back her voice. So, going this way. My goodness, I just realized how much work I've actually put into all the things that are going on right now. Okay. Well, good news. I am going to do something a little creative here. I'm going to unslow time. I'm going to go do the beaver races, but I'm going to let time pass to see how close I can get it to midnight on night 1 and set up the Midnight Thievery in Clocktown North. Because if I manage that, then perfect timing, I can get the Giant's Mask. Or, not Giant's Mask, that is way, way into the future. I can get the All-Night Mask. Or at least have it as set up as I can get. And grab a few extra rupees while I'm at it. There we go. 20 more. Every little bit helps. There we go. I love the hook shots so much. Alright, well, it is now just about to turn to night 1. I'll judge how long things take depending on how much time passes between the beaver games. Because I do have to do 4 races. Unfortunately, for timing's sake. Again, this is still my favorite minigame. I gladly enjoy playing this. But 4 times can be a little long, I will admit. So we'll come down here. You again? You can't fool me with your green clothes. You want an empty bottle, don't you? You'll never learn your lesson. Okay, I'll give you one. But only if you can swim through all the rings in the river under 2 minutes. So, do you want to try? There's a total of 20 rings. You must swim through them in the right order for it to count. Swim through the ring that's flashing. I'll show you the way, so follow me and don't get separated. Now, another cool detail with the beaver swim game here, it's a different path depending on what day you're doing it. Okay, this is very good. Time is passing as I'm doing this. We'll see how much time passes as this goes on, though. I might end up slowing time after I finish the first cycle of minigames. Just in case, I don't want to slip up. I'll see how many times I can get through this without bonking on an object. And I don't really have much to say during this minigame, so just enjoy the swimming. And a bonkless round 1. I like that. That was perfect. That's not good. Did you call me, little brother? I called you, big brother. Actually. What? An empty bottle? Yeah, an empty bottle. Don't worry, little brother. To us, empty bottles are a treasure. I can't give you one just because you beat my little brother. We can't just give you one. I'll give you one after you race me once more against me. So you try? Yes. The rules are the same, but this time there are 25 rings. Don't fall behind. And round 2. Yeah, time is definitely passing, so I think it's a good idea that I did unfreeze time a little bit. And there we go. That's a perfect round 2. He did it, little brother. Yeah, he did it, big brother. There's nothing we can do, little brother. This is a mess, big brother. Empty bottle number 6. There we go. We got all 6 glass jars. So now that we got that taken care of, I am going to slow time. And that way I can do the other 2 races comfortably without time being an issue. And there is still the heart piece in the water basin beneath here that I need to get to, so we'll remember that. Almost. Alright. He's back, little brother. And he's back, big brother. But we don't have any more empty bottles, do we, little brother? No, we don't have any, big brother. If you say you still want to race, though, that's fine. What will you do? Yeah, I'll race you. First, you have to start with my little brother. The time limit is 150. Well, here we go again. Can I get a bonkless round 3? Yeah, I will say it's a good thing that I did slow down time there, because that was like 45 in-game minutes. If I didn't slow down time, I wouldn't be able to make it. Alright. So same deal, just more rings. Let's get this one done, get the heart piece, and book it. Also, that was a perfect round 3, so let's see if I can't go 4 for 4. Oh, I got a bonk. I got 2 bonks. No. That was so close to 4 perfects. If we give that to him, maybe he'll leave us alone. Yep, I'll definitely leave you alone. Please let it be over. We're too good for the beavers. It was almost 4 perfect rounds, but hey, 3 perfects and a near perfect. I'm fine with that. Alright, so let's quickly take care of this like down here. We got a hard piece for our trouble. I think I can go boomerang. Oops. Ah. Yeah, you can do a shield while grounded. It's just shield and then B. For anyone who wonders that. Alright, let's get back on the surface here. Is that the right way? That is not the right way. That's the right way. Almost. Now, let's get back to town. I just barely made that, too. So we'll get this taken care of. Everything will be set for night 3. Alright, just in time. So thankfully I can just keep time unslowed for the rest of this, because I'm not going to be doing too much more that involves time of day. So we'll just wait over here, and then we'll stop the thievery. And then I do have one piece of business in Zora Hall to take care of. And then we'll get ourselves ready to tackle Great Bay Temple. Here we go, once again. And thankfully with this timing, I won't have to work around this ever again for the rest of this playthrough. Because after this, anything that I need to have done is with Anju Cafe, and this has to happen for that to occur, so we're good. And there we go. So, here, I'll guide you. You can stop Sakon. See? No, there. Aw, you let him through. Could have stopped Sakon right there. Alright, well, we don't get a reward afterwards. There we go. But successfully stopped. That sets everything up for All Night Mask on night 3. Now we go back to the Cape. And we'll just go in here. Alright, so what I'm going to do in here is band leader Evan's heart piece. So if you come into Zora Hall here with first-time knowledge, you can talk to all the Zoras around here, especially the band members. Oh yeah, I don't have to do anything in here right now, that I think about it. I'm so used to randomizers. But you can come in here, talk to all of the members of the band, the other Zora inhabitants, and can figure out what's going on. But then there's this little band puzzle that you have to do with... Actually, you know what? Just for the fun of it, and because I have not done this in ages, I'm going to actually show you... I'm going to show off how you would figure out the puzzle with band leader Evan and the song. So, your bandmate Japaz in here is like, oh, Mikau, where have you been? I'm all like, hey, where's Mikau? The concert's coming up soon. And now our band leader has pulled a vanishing act. Evan's all holed up in his room just writing songs. And to top it all off, Lulu just stands out back staring at the sea. She doesn't even respond when you talk to her. If you guys think it's just because Lulu's not interested in me, I'd understand. but I'm telling you, it looks like something's really wrong. Is there something you're trying to hide from me? I'm not running an inquiry or anything. But look, if we don't start rehearsing real soon, we're not going to be ready for the concert. So, you have to do a jam session with Japaz. But you're like, oh, what notes do I have to do with that? So, we can go into this room here, and this is Mikau's room. Alongside drummer Toto? No, that's, oh, what's his name? Future me, what's his name? The concert in town is coming up, but it seems like all the band members are in a funk. I bet you didn't know that, huh? Especially Lulu. I haven't heard her voice in a long time. She's usually in good spirits, too. Oh, I wonder if this is related to the ocean turning all weird. Actually, I know a little bit of Lulu's secret. Do you want to hear it? Yeah, sure. There's a rumor that the ocean is getting weird because there's trouble offshore at Great Bay Temple. And they say that when that happens, something bad will befall the Zora descendant who's been protecting the temple. Do you catch my drift? And lately, Lulu's been looking kind of weird. Maybe Lulu's the... little subtle hints. So, nice part, you can take off the mask when you're in the rooms, but you have to be Mikau to enter. So you can come up here, and this is where Mikau... Oh, I need to be a Zora to read Zoran's script. But this is where Mikau keeps a diary. Today, Japaz and I had a jam session. He's not good with words, but he writes great riffs. Here's what I played. So this would be your part of the jam session. Today, I had Lulu listen to my session with Japaz. She seemed to like it a lot. Lulu's a pretty great girl, after all. Today, I had another jam session with Japaz. Evan was in a bad mood because the two of us are writing songs on our own. Here's what I played. So that's your second section. Evan called me over this morning. It was something about Lulu. He was in a real rush. I wonder what it could be. By the way, it seems my lucky color this week is green. So, when you have those first two pieces of the puzzle, then you come over here to Japaz's room again. And you can have a jam session with Japaz. Huh? You want to have a jam session? Try following the phrase I wrote on your guitar. And then you just play the first part of those notes. Whoa, that's nice. And then you play the second part, and then you have all 16 notes. I got it, I got it, I got it! Here it goes. So then the two of you will now have your jam session. Now, it's pretty simple since all you've got are your guitars, but apparently this attracts the attention of all the Zora people. That's got a good feel to it. Even Evan should like this. But he's so proud. He'd resent the fact that we wrote something on our own. I don't think he'd even let the others try it out. What do you think we should do? So then the thought goes there, okay, so Evan wouldn't like it if we played the song as a Zora. So if we were able to have someone else play the song, could this work? So we come in here as Mikau because we need to, but then if we're someone else, as Evan is busy on the song there, then we'll just play the same notes that we played with Japaz. And then instead of getting all angry about Mikau and Japaz playing songs behind his back, he'll say, oh, this works, it works, it works! And then we get a more complete piece out of this. Also, for the first time, I just noticed where Evan's eyes were on his face. I don't think I've ever noticed them that way before. I thought the headphones were his eyes. Like, I can actually see where his eyes are right now, and it's so weird to me. His face is more scrunched up than I thought. Pretty good song I just made up. You've got a good sense of melody. I'll play my new song at our next show. Take this and thanks. You're not thinking I'm stealing your song, do you? Well, technically you're stealing it from your bandmates, but it all works out in the end. Haha. Alright, that was kind of fun. It's been ages since I've actually done that puzzle like that. Well then, with that, we've done everything that we need to do in here. I don't think there's any other heart piece I have to worry about. So now we'll come out here. See, we can talk to Lulu, but Lulu just is like, I can't really speak to you. That sad face is trying to tell you something. You can see it in her expression. Well, I think it's time we bring that voice back. And there's her voice. And not only does it have the power to reinvigorate singing voices, but it also has the power to summon giant turtles! Hello! Oh, I slept quite well. I just realized this when I opened my eyes. The passing of days is quite quick, isn't it, Lulu? Yes, Lulu, it's nothing to be surprised at. Although my eyes were closed in sleep, I still see everything that occurs in this ocean. It seems Lulu is confused. Regrettably, there is no time for idle conversation. Now then, proud Zora warrior. The open seas of Great Bay have need of your might. Quickly, climb onto my back. And then you can even talk to Lulu afterwards. Mikau, what's going on? And my voice. What happened to me? So now after this, Lulu will retreat into Zora Hall. And that would bring Evan out, so we couldn't get the heart piece. So that's why I did all that first. But here we go. Onwards to Great Bay. Now we do get one funny little cutscene here before we do make an entrance. So we'll just let that play out here. And the pirates are like, we can do this! We can't do this! Wonder how far that would launch them all. Alright, on the back of our turtle, we have made it to the Great Bay Temple. Everyone's favorite, right? Can you hear the sarcasm? Alright, we've been going here for quite a bit, so I'm going to take a pause now, and next time we will tackle the Great Bay Temple. We'll get it taken care of, all the extra things that come afterwards, and then we'll maybe do a side quest or two extra, just depending on how things work out. So hopefully you'll join me on the next episode. So thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.